Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do Saturday, March 9th, 2024 crosswords, and go for that 1,471-day streak. Little announcement, the next week or so I'm going to be out of town. Going to be traveling, so I'll try to make videos when I can, but that probably won't be super often. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Saturdays it's extra large 7x7. So let's do it. April, ads, all, rye, it's Iceland, lateral, this is a roadie, ends, wow, IPA, and Z. Alright. Not symmetric, this one, but minis often aren't. Big cost for working parent, true that. Sweet on. Feels kind of southern, you know? He's sweet on her, or whatever. Yeah. Shout out to the Wizards. Haven't seen a game. But them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye. Or whiskey and rye. It's unclear. Right, both whiskey and rye are kinds of whiskeys, actually. So, I don't know. I think some people maybe think it's whiskey in rye. Rye, New York or something. Anyway, we've got rye and IPA. So, an alcoholic mini today. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by John Guzzetta today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Saturday is the hard day of the week. And actually, before I start, if you use XW stats, not a sponsor, you can sort of see your stats by constructor. So if we look up John Guzzetta, we'll see that on average, I seem to solve his puzzles fairly quickly. Is that what this is saying? Yeah. Although this one is 15 minutes, a long time ago. Anyway, sometimes you might want to see, well, what do I expect from this constructor? Am I on the wavelength? Apparently, hopefully, John Guzzetta is nice to us today. Anyway, let's see what he has in store for us. Let's get into it. They often come in shoeboxes. Slight faults to a raider. Could be dings and could it be dioramas? Maybe. Ananda Mahidol became its king at the age of 9 while living in Switzerland. Oh, Siam? Widespread rumors in a portmanteau? Maybe. Post-crisis baseline, new normal? Ammo belt? Thanks a lot, unintentionally butchered French. Merci beaucoup, done somehow weirdly. Blank Coleman, 8-time Mr. Olympia? Don't know it. Words after God or man? Of war? Reluctant to join? Question mark? These are dings, probably. Infodemic. Sign in front of some bars. The ultimate form of free speech to Dennis Leary. Okay. Family nickname is Gran. This is inert, like, for example, reluctant to join a chemical bond. Streaked. Okay. And died down. So this should be Ronnie. Lunchbox option informally. Oof. Okay. Comedy here. Trickster, like the second movement of Dvorak's New World Symphony. Okay. It's handled at a bar. Key. Okay. Spanish diminutive. This could be aisle. An ito or something. Pay for a crime, say. Oh, come on. Can't you take a joke? Biblical figure died at the age of 905. Could be Esau. Could be Enos. Oops. I guess we Lento or Largo. Could be Ita, I guess. Okay. Maybe this is VHS tape. Lighten up. It's handled at a bar. Serve time. Stein, I see. This I don't know what it is. Not sit still. Tony Stark or Jack Sparrow feature. Stepping away from screens. Meet. Strikes out slangily. Sia and branch of causality that comes from the Greek for study of the end. Oops. Not eschatology, huh? MacGyvering. Put a G here. They're sometimes replaced by applesauce in vegan recipes. This is eggs. The goatee. Silences. That is smug there. Gets less green, say. Like many defendants in court. Could be sued. Be ages or something. I gotta run? Maybe. Gem used in intaglio. Onyx, I guess. Intaglio, that's kind of printing, isn't it? Shoot down could be Nix. Flattens noise. Irons. Can't type today, but that's alright. Saul bellows the adventures of blank March. Word with escape or escalator. Escalator. Doesn't go with too many words. As yet, to date. Remington of 80s TV. Don't know it, unfortunately. Possible response to Did You Find It? Mathematical subgroup. Could be coset. Mercy buckets or something? Stripey, I think that's what that is. Like a streaked rock or something. This is ebbed. Appliance founded in England in 1991. Only 1991, huh? Concupiscent one. Arrows? Is it arrows? TBJ here. Jerry rigging, right? I think maybe jury rigging like this. Dyson. Okay. This is coset. Sly dog. Silences. Interesting. Fidget. Gags. Okay. Clef. That kind of a bar. Remington steel. Okay. In working order. Usable. Rabbit ears. Beyonce's Dangerously in Love or John Lennon's Imagine. Eject. Actress Kirk of Mozart in the Jungle. One in line at an airport. So yeah. This is Cal. This is Chow. This is Onyx, but I think it's with a Y. Augie, probably. Gate clogs or escalator clogs. I don't know what an escalator clogs. No luck so far. Can't be retail as REI. Mortgage deals are refinance. Is it Niles Fitch? Blank Peninsula, Horn of Africa. Oof. This is ages, I think. Teleology. Meat, huh? Okay, let's think about it later. Parts of LEDs. Maybe it's diodes. Could be pixels, maybe? The Origin of Wisdom per Rene Descartes. Oops. Follow, ensue. Asparagus, essentially a spear, a stalk. Blank Saint-Michel Abbey site in France. Mont Saint-Michel? Somali Peninsula. They are felt every April. Huh. Maybe it's not a stalk. Underlying reason. I guess we put in usable here. Digital death. Solo album. Okay. Doubt. Okay. Root cause. A cab. Bug bites. I think. Digital detox, no. Not bug bites. Felt every April. Tax bites? Is tax bite a thing? I mean, cabs are in line at an airport. So meet. Sit. Uh-oh. Do I think it's something else here? Meet sans... I was just telling Seth the other day that I know this feeling of finishing the puzzle and then not getting the pop-up. So here it is. Let's see, where could I have made an error? This is like, you know, Congress's meeting is sitting. Mercy buckets. Cosets, right? Some of these could be wrong. I don't think so, though. Tax bites is new to me, but... Digital detox, that's nice. This is what feels weird. Maybe I should run that letter. I could run this letter also, but... I mean, I don't think this could be any other letter, so I bet I have a... Oh. Meet. Like, meet the criteria. Fans. Wow. Alright. Alright, tough. Tough. Although, I could have just ran that letter earlier, I guess. It's alright. I feel like there are definitely some areas here that, I was not super sure of. I'll maybe do just enough to get out of here, but... I guess people do say tax bite. Yeah, let's look through this thing, see where it may have caused some trouble. Maybe not just to just me. Well, maybe we should look through this thing first. The long stuff. Yeah, jury rigging can sometimes be spelled jerry rigging. So mercy buckets I've never heard before. So I was a little bit unsure of this, but mercy buckets seem better than mercy beckets. Yeah, but to jury rig, I think you could reasonably spell it Jerry. Jury rigged versus jerry rigged. Jerry built, jerry rigged. Yeah. So people do say jerry rigged, but mercy buckets I didn't know. It's interesting, Phil, certainly. Digital detox is nice. No luck so far. New normal. Nice. Never heard of infodemic, but of course it's gettable. Yeah, teleology is pretty technical. But then fans, I guess this is like literal striking out with a baseball bat. Like if you whiff it, you're sort of fanning the air. But I could see. We got Augie March, although the ology part is pretty good. Yeah, so let's look through this thing. I was pretty good on dioramas, at least. This is very Saturday Clothing. Key can mean a lot of different things, but here it means a little island. Yeah, it's a little bit misdirect. Yeah, so we've got like misdirect here, vague clue here, and then trivia clue there, but VHS tape, sorry, younger solvers. Really should have gotten fidget faster than I did. Yeah. I guess I knew sans wasn't right, so I should have run a letter there. But in my group theory notes, a coset is not a subgroup in the group theoretical sense. It's just a... it is a sub-collection. But I complained to my students about this. I even have a screenshot of the New York Times crossword when coset was last clued as mathematical subgroup. It is colloquially a mathematical subgroup, but it's not actually a subgroup in a group. If you know, you know. If you don't know, what I just said doesn't help anyway. Yeah, we've got some TV clues, which I didn't know. I guess I have heard of Remington Steele in retrospect, but didn't know Niles Fitch, or is it Fitch Niles? Niles Fitch. Young. 22 years old. This Is Us. Never seen any This Is Us, but I'm actually going to go to... I'm going to be in Berkeley next week. That's where I'm going. I didn't tell you all, but... Yeah, so intaglio is a kind of printing, I believe. But where do you use onyx? Ancient engraving techniques. Okay, so it's not... It's actually not the definition meaning printing. It's just when you print using intaglio, I guess you do it via engravings. But so we've got two obscure jewelry things, I feel like. Yesterday we had cameos and tiaras. Didn't know Ronnie Coleman, but yeah, Mercy buckets. We had both Enos and Eros today. You Sly Dog. I like Sly Dog. Shout out to Momo. Yeah, this I feel like this section is where there's some potential to be difficult. Yeah, I didn't know escalator clause. Oh, okay. Sure. Rabbit ears, that's also pretty old school. It's like the okay, that's not what rabbit ears are. I mean, that is what rabbit ears are. These are rabbit ears. So probably if you don't know Remington Steele, you don't know VHS tapes, you probably don't know rabbit ears either. No, back before the day of the digital antenna. Who is Lola Kirk? Current actress? Yeah, okay, also pretty current. Definitely some stuff I didn't know, but pretty enjoyable Saturday. A little bit of difficulty there. Although I could have just run that last square. What was I doing? I'm sure it's not going to play as hard for everybody. Right now, I guess I'm the only one to have submitted though, so 44% slower than my average Saturday. So I found it very hard according to XW stats, and so far everybody has, but that's just me actually. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Plusword's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. Movie genre that could feature aliens. So it's sci-fi, moat, clergy member, canon. Beginning is something. Wild is feral, peaceful place. Like a window, paned. Item written in a diary is an entry. Great Barrier Reef substance is coral. A small hill is a knoll. So what do we have here? We do have all the letters, right? Yeast. Just yeast. Kind of got a nice checkerboard of yellow squares there. Yeah, canon. Canon's regular. It's a uncommon definition of the word canon, certainly, but nice. Let's move on to the Telegraph Codewords. Here's your spoiler alert. There's a link in the description below. It's unfortunately not free to play, but hopefully fun enough to watch. This looks like the E, I think. I was thinking like bakery or something. Do I still think bakery? Zany there. I think this really could be bakery. Examiner, maybe? There's our I. Tiramisu. And bisque. That's a tasty crossing. Establishment. It's probably Celtic. Let's see. Jester, I assume. Fabric. Lipstick. Adventuresome. Interesting. Giveaway. There we go. Quite a quick code word stuff. The reason I said interesting on adventuresome is I think what would you say? Adventurous is I think what you'd say in American English. Yeah. Adventuresome. I've also heard some foreign English speakers, like maybe British, I don't know, say flavorsome rather than flavorful. I really can't type today. Yeah, flavorsome. You know, it's a note that hits differently on the ear. What is this word? You, I guess. Burr, rather. Earner? Could be. Not too many E's today. Where's our Q? Unique. Where's our Q? Piquancy, I suppose? Seems like a grape hyacinth? Is that what that is? Elevator. We had escalators and such. This is onyx. We had onyx also. Soya. Spring. Jumper. This is skip. Zephyr. Familiar. Wart and dunk. All right. Quick today on the code words. Didn't know grape hyacinth. Yeah, we had onyx. We literally had onyx in the New York Times crossword. So call that a tie-in, if you will. Yeah, and there's something else I saw, no? It's amazing how easy it is to forget. Oh yeah, elevator. We had escalator. That's less of a tie-in. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Whoa, not what I wanted. How do I undo that? It's huge. No, it's just on my screen, so I've done something weird to my screen. One sec, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Somehow I hit a shortcut for magnifier. Things freaked out a little bit, but let's do the connections finally. 4 groups of 4. Let's see. Can I go here? Let's go here. All right. Dart, can, punch, hem. Haw, dry, loo, edge. Condo, spice, freeze, pleat. Bite, hero, seam, cure. Some things look a bit weird here. Like haw and loo. They look like they're parts of words rather than words, you know? Hawk and look. Oh, hawk and condor and loon. Anything else? Heron. So these are all one letter off from being a bird. Proud of myself. I think that might be purple. There you go. Yeah, so haw and loo. All right, so I consider that a win already. Don't even do anything else. Punch, bite, spice can roughly be. But I think edge, pleat, seam, and hem are better. These are like edges of fabric, maybe. Dry. Freeze dry. Dartboard. None of the others are convincingly kinds of boards, I don't think. Let's try this. This has got to be pretty easy, though. No, that wasn't it. Oh, dart. That's also a thing in fabric. So maybe it's actually this. Things to sew. There you go. All right. And then, okay, these are ways that you preserve food, actually. And then can bite. No, it's not right either. Can. You also can food. Bite, punch, edge, and spice, I suppose. 2 errors today. 2 errors today. But in the end, figured out all the connections just with a couple errors along the way. So yeah, I'll be gone for the next week. Might make a video or two, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you at some point for some more puzzles. See you then.